My name is Nora. I am a crazy girl from Cuba who decided to be a fun person for the first time in a long time. I have been in a journey the past 2 years in learning to love myself, give myself what I deserve. God gave everybody the gift of love, and I have forgotten about that gift. So now I'm learning to remember that gift every day, to give that gift to everybody else the same way I give it to myself every day. My background is Spanish and African, and I'm very proud of my roots. I work with veterans. They are my pride and joy. Without them, I don't think I would be as strong as I am today. And my mission is to continue to show them that the same way I remember the love of God, they can remember the same thing.
Is this your first time having a photo shoot?
No, this is the second time ever. I am a very shy person. My mom, as a child, my mom would bring me to the photographer and I would hate it. I hate cameras. I hate, the attention of people looking at me. I'm very, very shy for the lens. But I decided as part of this journey of loving myself and be proud of who I am, to do things that makes me initially uncomfortable and come out of my skin and grow my wings. It's kind of like when you crack that shell and you come out. And I'm very proud of what I have done today, thanks to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're incredible. What do you value now the most from when you were younger?
I value the struggles. I value the hard times because they showed me what I was made of. I value the simplest things. The rain, nice music, the laughter of my kids. That's what I value now, that when you grow up, you're such in a rush to become an adult. And yet once you hit adulthood, you're like, I want to stay back there. What happened to me? I want to stay back there. So I made a purpose to let that child in me always stay with me. So that's what I value. I value the fact that I found the fun of my childhood. But definitely those hard times, because they really show you what you're made of. And my faith in God always brought me forward. Something in me through those hard times told me, it's okay, my child, I got you. Today was a new birth for me. I enjoy being fun. I enjoy do things out of the box. I enjoy combining elements to send a message.
What's the message?
Even in your lowest times, when you think you are not worth the love and the grace of anyone, especially God, when you're embarrassed of the things you have done, those lessons, like I said before, are the most valuable things. And believe it or not, you do have value. You gain value as a spiritual being in this world because of the hard times, because of your mistakes. We gotta take those lessons, and there's always pearls in the middle of that mud. And it's your lessons.
When do you feel the most beautiful, Nora?
When I listen to music and I dance, it's really me. Regardless of what I'm wearing, regardless of where I'm at, that is the only time where I really don't care where I'm at, and I don't care if people are around me or not. And it's funny because most people will never think you're shy and you're in the middle of that party dancing like, and you don't, and I said, you don't understand. I just kind of go into my own world when I dance. I enjoy music and I enjoy dancing. So I guess that self-assurance of who you really are comes out without controlling it when you're in the middle of my music and I'm just dancing with it. Regardless of what music it is, but particularly the drumming, the African drumming, it really brings my ancestors, who I really am, out. And through today, I saw so many phases of me and it's still me. And that when I see the pictures that you took, I'm like, this is all me, and it's a beautiful me.
What does this mean to be able to leave your kids a legacy of you?
Yes, pieces of me, who my mom really was.
Yeah.
I'm living history. I'm living history in print for them.
Yeah.
I'm living memories. We are models for our kids. And if we show them that it's okay to come out of your shell and do fun stuff, I'm hoping that they can follow and do the same thing.
Yeah.
I want them to appreciate beauty in humans, regardless of where they're from, regardless of the color of their skin, regardless whether, they might have a disability or not. I want them to see through the beauty of the human spirit. And I think photography has that magic to capture that in a second. And that's what I want them to see. And hopefully they enjoy photography as much as I do, because I like to be behind the lens. Hopefully I can pass that on to them.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And then when we get really, really old and we see ourselves and we're like, that's still me. I was beautiful. I am beautiful, but I was me. When I worked a lot with the elderly, and we forget, we get dementia, we forget, a lot of us do. And when you see something, or you hear a piece of music, or when you see an object that you somewhere in there in your memory is connected either to your childhood, or when you see an image, I think photography has that power. Mm-hmm. And we can send a lot of messages with photography. So I hope I have left a legacy for my children with what we did today.
Awesome. To any woman just on the fence who hasn't done something like this for themselves, what would you say to them?
You don't know what you're missing. You don't know what you're missing. This is part of a discovery process, and you're never gonna know until you see yourself and you go through the whole thing. I think they would see themselves completely different, but at the same time it would be an honest image of themselves, and they will love it.
Oh.
They would really love it.
Thank you, Nora.
You are that person. You bring that in us. You were able to capture and bring out the beauty of the human spirit. You really did.
Thank you.
You really did. You have a gift.